welcome to Textron Aviation Presents Q&A of the day. I'm your host, Mindy Lindheim, and we are taking all of our favorite and most commonly asked questions at Sun and Fun 2021. Today, I'm joined by Alex Chisholm, one of our regional sales directors, to help answer all of these questions.
Good morning, Mindy. Glad to be here.
Let's get right into the questions. So the first one we got for you, Alex, is, I'm a piston pilot. Is it hard to step up into the Caravan?
Not at all. It's like flying a big 206.
Right.
Just got to learn the turbine power plant, and otherwise it's really easy.
I was surprised the first time I flew a Caravan at how easy it was, and honestly, it felt easier to land than the 206 for me. What is the triangle shape on the leading edge of the Bonanza? I think this is the most popular question we get about the Bonanza.
Well, as I always say, it's where you sign the check, but it's actually just a simple vortex generator.
So what does that help the pilot do?
So at higher angles of attack, it keeps airflow over the ailerons to give you full roll control.
Yeah, better like slow airspeed characteristics.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Next question is, what's your favorite thing about the G58 Baron?
Aside from the speed, it has to be the single engine performance.
Yes, 600 horsepower, 300 aside, and it does pretty well.
Fantastic.
What altitude do you normally fly the Turbo 206 at?
Well, where I am in the mid-Atlantic, it's 6,000 to 8,000, but you can fly it all the way up to flight level 260.
Yeah.
You're very capable.
And it's got built-in oxygen if you did want to go up there and get a few more knots. But what kind of speeds are you seeing at 6,000 to 8,000?
150 knots.
All right, here's the next one. I'm learning to fly on the 172. Is it hard to transition to the 182?
Not at all. There's an air of familiarity going from the 172 to the 182 with the Garmin G1000 NXI.
Yeah.
And the power settings and speeds are not that dissimilar, so it's a very easy transition.
Yeah, the cockpit looks identical. What's the difference between the 208 and 208B?
Primarily, it's a 4-foot cabin extension, and the difference between 675 horsepower and 867.
So the 208 is the smaller Caravan, and then the 208B is the bigger, also known as the EX.
That's right.
Next question is, why does the 182 have 3 levers? What's the blue knob?
The blue knob is for your constant speed propeller control, but the power settings are such that you'll rarely use it. So it just keeps it a very easy airplane to fly.
So back to 172 pilots moving up into the 182, that blue knob can look a little intimidating sometimes at first.
That's
but
right.
You really only touch it maybe twice in a flight.
That's right.
So not too much to get used to. Can you run the Bonanza lean at peak?
Absolutely. You can get the airplane very efficient, extend the range. It gives it a very flexible mission profile.
And you can also fly at rich peak, right?
Of course.
So either or, and that's the Continental IO 550.
Yep.
Does the Turbo 206 feel heavy to fly?
Not really, but you've got the electric trim control that helps even out the control pressures, so it's a very docile, stable airplane to fly and very light on the controls.
Yeah, I use the electric trim a lot, like coming into land. It makes it really nice and light the whole way to touchdown.
Yeah, it just totally neutralizes that pitch.
Right. Yeah. And here's the last one for you. Why is the 182 such a popular airplane?
Well, 65 years of production, and it's one of the most stable platforms out there. It's just very forgiving and easy to fly.
It does everything really well. It's probably the most common airplane for someone's first purchase that wants to go travel with their family because it does everything really well. And if you came out of a 172, it's a really easy platform to learn.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for joining me today and answering all of these questions. Stay tuned for more of Textron Aviation Presents Q&A of the Day.